My name is Malaysian. I am from other center students. Today's my topic is talk with ChatGPT on the what's the mathematical root of concern. Hello ChatGPT.
Hey, what's on your mind?
ChatGPT today my topic is what's the matter the root of concern.
Hmm. What's the matter? That's a cool phrase. Do you mean it like exploring what causes concern or anxiety in people? Like the roots of worry? Or is this more about the phrase itself?
My first question is what does the phrase what's the matter mean?
Mm, Let me check that real quick. Okay. Okay, I see it. In the topic, what's the matter, the roots of concern? The matter means the issue or what's causing the worry. So it's about the underlying reasons behind the problem, behind the concern. Basically, asking what's the real problem and why is it happening? Like in the case of stress, what's the matter could mean what's actually going on. Like what's at the root of that concern? Kind of like digging into the deeper causes beneath the surface.
Okay. Why do people ask what's the matter?
Usually, people say, "What's the matter?" when they notice someone's mood shift, like they look sad, tense, or distracted. It's a quick way of checking in, kind of like, "Hey, something looks wrong. Do you want to talk?" It's basically an invitation to share what's bothering you.
What is meant by the roots of concern?
The roots of concern means the deeper reasons behind worries or anxieties, not just the surface stuff, but causes like pressure, uncertainty, or unresolved issues that trigger those feelings.
Why do humans experience concern?
Humans get concerned because we care about outcomes. Concerns often come from uncertainty, like not knowing what will happen, or from anticipating possible loss, failure, or pain. Basically, it's the mind's way of flagging something that feels important or potentially threatening. Sometimes it's protective, sometimes it just spirals.
What are the common cause of concern?
Common ones include work pressure, health issues, money problems, relationship stress, uncertainty about the future, and even too much information or doom scrolling. Basically, anything that makes you feel unsettled or unsafe, physically or emotionally.
How does concern affect our daily life?
Concerns can drain attention, mess with sleep, make decision making harder, and generally make you tense or distractible. Over time, they can chip away at your energy and mood if they don't get noticed or managed.
What is the difference between concern and fear?
Concern is milder, more about care or worry, while fear is stronger, more visceral, often tied to an immediate sense of danger. Concern thinks, fear reacts.
How can communication reduce concern?
Talking helps because it surfaces what is unclear. When you share what you're thinking, you get feedback, reassurance, or new info, which can turn vague worry into something more specific and manageable. Sometimes just being heard lowers.
Okay. Why do people worry about the future?
because the future is unpredictable. People's brains don't love uncertainty. So they simulate outcomes, especially negative ones, as a way to prepare. It's not always helpful, but it's how the mind tries to protect us.
How does stress relate to concern?
Stress is what happens when a concern feels persistent or overwhelming. So, concern is the thought side, stress is the body's physical and emotional response, like tightened muscles or a busy, swirling mind. They feed into each other if nothing interrupts the cycle.
How does concern affect our mental health?
Concern can motivate you to prepare, to plan, to problem solve, to check in with people. It can push you to make changes or take better care of yourself. So, yeah, it can be useful. The
What,
trick is keeping it proportionate so it guides instead of draining you.
what are the physical signs of concern?
Hang on. Concern shapes our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Can motivate us to prepare or solve problems. But if it's too strong or lasts too long, it can drain focus, mess with sleep, and make daily life less enjoyable. So it's a double edged thing.
Okay. Can concern improve problem solving skills?
Hmm. Yes. When it's healthy, concern can motivate preparation, better decisions, and early problem solving. So, yeah, it can improve life if it nudges action rather than spiraling.
How does concern influence decision making?
It focuses attention on possible outcomes, which can sharpen judgment and prompt planning. But if too much, it can bias you towards overcautious choices or rumination instead of clear action.
Why is it important to identify the root of the problem?
Because the mind treats uncertainty like a potential threat, so it tries to resolve it quickly to feel safe again. That sense of urgency is the brain pushing for closure, even if there's no quick fix. Sometimes slowing down helps more than rushing to decide.
How can we recognize when someone is concerned?
Hmm. If you mean how to manage it, you can identify the cause, focus on what you can control, talk with someone you trust, make a small, doable plan, keep steady routines like sleep and breaks. And if it's overwhelming or long lasting, consider talking to a mental health professional. Basically, understand it, share it, and take small, concrete steps instead of trying to solve everything at once.
How do family and friends help in our difficult times?
Okay. Concern means a worry or care about something important, like health concern, money concern, or caring about the environment. Simple and everyday.
What is the difference between concern and anxiety?
Concern is a general care or worry that can still be useful. Anxiety is more intense and persistent, often without a clear focus, and it can disrupt sleep, concentration, or daily life. Think concern as a lighter signal to pay attention, and anxiety as a heavier state that may need help to manage.
And my last question is, how can schools help students manage concern?
Hmm. You can't prevent every concern, but you can keep them from taking over. Focus on what's in your control, talk to someone you trust, keep healthy routines like sleep and exercise, and practice simple relaxation techniques like slow breathing, short breaks, or mindfulness. When worries spike, write them down, break them into smaller pieces, and act on one step at a time. And hey, if concerns turn constant or